Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. This one's down to third. Turner's got it, and there's one gone to start the night. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got great power. I love watching a guy could take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
The 2-2. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Jed Lowry now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
That's a ball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Matt Chapman is on deck. Semien stands at first with 1 out. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Oh, a mistake with location there as that changeup is drilled to left field. And that'll be one he'll regret as that ball is well out of here, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Dodger Stadium. It's now 2-0 Oakland. Daniel Mengden, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Dan Vero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
A curveball that catches the inside corner.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Hard hit at third. Played on the backhand. And there's out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Mingden, a 25-year-old. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Drilled to first. Chapman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They trail things here 2-0. So now it's Mark Canha. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike three.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
No, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Next up for the A's, Victor Caratini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Line drive to left. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Batting fifth,
In now is Yasiel Puig.
Yasiel Puig.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, catcher, Yasmani
So
Grandal.
stepping in, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line drive base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Utley.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Kemp at second. Grandal at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses again. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Caratini shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate is the Oakland pitcher, Daniel Mengden, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He's at the knees and called strike 3. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is skied into short left center. Kemp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Clayton Kershaw, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
And a fastball just a bit high. Popped up. Hernandez is there. 1 down.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Grounded to short. Hernandez is there. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Athletics are challenged.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Corey Seager. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 2-0. So striding forward now, Jed Lowry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Lowry on at first. Nobody out. A 3-0. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 home. Weak chopper up the line. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Hanna. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball hit out toward Utley at second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Fouled away. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. A's have to settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, D-Roll. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider, up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he struck him out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm, just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Matt Kemp comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Yanked on the ground down the line. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Yasmani Grandal will be next. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Breaking ball's in for a strike.
I got to count 1 and 2.
4 runs here in this half inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first, and Utley's retired. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 22.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He popped out in his first trip. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. Popped him up. Caratini there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. We played 4. It's now a 4-3 Dodger lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
In now, Daniel Mengden. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering, and he's bunting with 2 strikes but can't connect, so a real wasted at bat there.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Utley for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for the A's. They still trail it here 4-3. Digging in once again, Chris Taylor. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
1-0 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it. 1 down.
The batter number 5, shortstop,
Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. In there, strike 2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kenna giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now batting, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Matt Kemp would be next. And that's Lowe, ball 4. So striding in, Matt Kemp. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Popped him up. Chapman is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. Stepping into the box, Marcus Semien. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Kershaw looks in. Here comes the first pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Here's Jed Lowry now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And now is Yasiel Puig. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. And that one just missed outside. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. This is well struck high and deep toward the left field corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Puig gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
I got to count 2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Chase Utley will be next. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Kevin Segrist comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. First and second here with nobody out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Throws him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now a bunt attempt here. Here's the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Number 3.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Emilio Pagan is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kenna moves over, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Working to keep them in the game here. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. We're through 6. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. So now it's Mark Canha. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. No shot that time for Utley. It's by him into center for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah. Watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is Taylor. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. First home run of the campaign for him as we are all tied at 5.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 47.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Still only one out in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Seager onto the grass. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, pitcher
Matt Joyce will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Matt Joyce.
And no swing, apparently, ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Taylor, and they have taken the lead. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, that's one way of taking control of the game. Second dinger of the inning. They've got the lead, and now everyone wants to get a bat and take some cuts.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. And he hits it hard to the right side. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So a new pitcher set to come on now. We'll get an appearance from the hard-throwing right-hander Santiago Casilla. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. That misses 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th, you're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in the zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
1-1 the count. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Up high. 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Very weakly on the ground. Now foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kenna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for L.A. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Ross Stripling has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien. As they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Chad Pinder is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back toward the mound. To his left, Seager on to first, and there are 2 down. Matt Chapman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is Lowe, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. The 3-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Seager up the middle, and a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Chad Pinder is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 18.
Digging in once again, Yasmani Grandal. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Daniel Kalu is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. Austin Barnes will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 15.
A ball and no strikes. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. This is in the air to left. Davis is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Logan Forsythe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Logan Forsythe.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Colombe, 28 years old. He was a 25th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Down in order. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Tony Cingrani enters from the pen to start the
number 15.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-1 pitch is roped to left, a base hit, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
How about it?
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
So now it's Mark Hanna as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stephen Piscotty will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in to try it again, Victor Caratini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the belt, the pitch. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
The pitcher, number 35, Daniel Colon.
Josh Begley will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Josh Begley.
Skied into straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Blake Trinan takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Boog Powell is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
First pitch on its way. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Career against Blake Trinan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Trinan originally hails from Kansas. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Sliced hard on the ground. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
A ball and no strikes. Right side hit hard. And that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. 3-run home run down the line in right, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs, so you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs.